Well, here we go, everybody. What's up? How you doing? It's Tuesday, May 3rd, and we're gonna play some Waterdeep Under Siege. We're on session 6. 6. Well, we're supposed to do 6 last week, but sick. We had sickly people, so. But we left off back there in the middle of combat. So, everybody say hi.
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 And do you guys
Hola.
need a refresher or anything? Because we could just get right into the combat if you want.
We can go right
just
into
start.
combat.
I had one of those days that I was kind of stressed out, so let's just kill some stuff. Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
That sounds
Hopefully it's
great.
not me killing you guys, but that's up to you. That's up to you. Oh, I'm just gonna be watch.
We'll let the dice sort it out, right?
Yeah, let the dice sort it out. All right,
So it's the
so
Revenge of the 6th, a couple days early. Nice. Tomorrow being Star Wars Day,
Star Wars Day.
Not looking forward to that.
May the 4th be with you.
Exactly.
Is that what we're
Yeah.
talking about?
And a couple days later is Revenge of the 6th, but this is the 6th episode today, so it's Revenge of the 6th early.
Revenge of the Sixth.
Revenge of the 6th. So, if you guys remember, these bug things have been pestering you guys, and today, at about 8 o'clock in the evening, after you guys were putting away the dishes and shit, they came up out of the basement out there on the street again, and you guys came out here and you started kicking and smashing, and
Right.
the guards got involved, and the guards are currently trying to close the gate, but they're not having any luck. And personally, I think if they get the gate closed, it's not going to look good.
We do have permission, though. They,
You know,
I don't
I for-
understand what their guard. I mean, if they
Morkill
can't take care of this
made
shit.
sure we had permission. Yeah, exactly.
I think this guy, small stature, the top of round 3, is gonna get on this guy. He's just gonna crawl up here and just try to stab him with his little stabby pointy things. Ah, wait. Damn it! It like hits off his whatever crappy armor he's wearing. That's about all that guy can do. So we got some of these guards doing stuff. This guy at? No. I think he's gonna be on this adult out here. He's gonna try to beak him. So he's out there. Oh, he's a little nip. A little nip. He's just a raven. 3 hit points. Noticeably battered. He's pretty noticeably battered. Well, he's gonna move up here.
I mean, he's beaten up, or he's already been covered in flour and egg.
Oh
Actually,
man,
you know,
get cooked.
I think he's
More
gonna.
Cal's just gonna start drooling.
Yeah, I think he's gonna come over on Morcal and give him try to give him a stab. Ew, pack tactics.
Lick the back of the frog.
Ah, he dodged. You dooged. You dooged
Nice.
out of the way. Stingy. Well, we know what Stingy's doing. I think he's. Is he caught in your whip? Is he still caught in your whip? Is that where we left him? Is that guy
Yes.
caught in your whip?
Yep.
So he's
He's grappled, and I was gonna figure out what to do next turn.
he can't move. Oh, he's gonna like at disadvantage at a -5. He's gonna try to stick you through the fence. It's like a miracle. If I
I'm on
do.
the roof too.
Oh, you're on the roof. All right, at triple disadvantage. No, he can't do it. He can't do it. What's his strength? Are these guys strong at all? This theme throws me for a little bit. Which one is it? 13?
I'm always looking at the chat, watching the roll, and it's gonna be.
He's
You're not
strangling
gonna see it
himself
anyway.
because he's got a -3 on his strength check.
Want to change the scene?
Oh yeah, let's bring the
So we can
table up.
cheat?
Thank you. Yeah, you guys need to see what's going on. I gotta push one of these buttons over here. Abracadabra. Fantasy grounds. So that guy's done. The Raven Guard, where's he at? Oh, this guy is up in the tower. He's got a hand crossbow. Yeah, why not shoot that guy? He's already getting targeted. I don't know what this. Do you guys see that big ass arrow? Marbania, 34 months. Thank you, sir. Holy Batman. Do you guys see that big arrow, or is that just
No.
me?
It's just you.
I'll try to.
Yeah, just you.
It's massive. Wait, are they all that big now?
No, sir.
Holy crap! All right, I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. But yeah, he's gonna take that one and try to hit him with a crossbow bolt. Twang from the guard tower. Pfft, hits the bricks, ricochets off. Ping! And he says some mimicry guard raven stuff. Rock, your mother's a whore. I don't know what he says. We're having collector. This guy. Get. Well, he's gonna come flying up, taking flight, +5. Gonna come over here, so he's gonna like get over on the top of this guy and just try pecking at this guy on the ground. Peck, peck, peck. He doesn't even have anything coded on his sheet to peck with. Peck, peck. I'm just gonna give him the help action. Would somebody drop that on me? Carrie, would you drop that on me? Oh, I'll get it. Oh, it's Oreg's turn. I got it. I don't have nothing to do. Wait, I don't. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
All right. So
Who am I adding help to?
The next attack on the small in stature.
Okay.
The one at
So,
the gate that's messing with the gate, trying to.
this fence and stuff is similar to what it looks like, correct? It's not a picket fence. It's these brambles and sticks and stuff
the
all
gate's
jutting together, right?
the gate's probably a little more sturdy because they got to be able to move it around. But yeah, the picket fence it's kind of tied together and it's not super sturdy or anything.
All right. I was going to try to impale him on it, but it doesn't sound like that will work.
Oh no. I think you could. Yeah, impale him on it. Yeah, I think you could. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to lift it up. It's caught in a whip, wrapped around his little neck, and try to lift it up and then drop it down.
Flinging back down, or
bench.
roll the hit. Let's see how well you can sling this guy back down on it. You're like, you get him wrapped around in the freaking whip. I mean, he's not a little guy, so it's not like, 25. So, yeah, give him some damage. Actually, give him a +2 to damage.
Normal whip damage then?
Yeah.
Yep.
With a +2.
+2.
A little slam down action going on with the whip.
Come
Get
on.
it.
Keeps calling me. All right, let me do it this way then.
Nice. Moderately wounding him, so he's like now he's up on the fence though, and he looks at you and he's like, you thought he's gonna be dead, and he's not, and he's like, "Rah!" And he's trying to get out of the whip now on top of the fence, right below you, like you're looking down at him, but he looks like he can hop up where you're at too if he gets
So like
free.
he's on the fence about being in this fight right now.
Huh?
Nice. Oh, you're on fire
Yeah.
today. That's nice. That's like 3
Yeah.
in a row. Nice.
Yeah, he wrote some
Um,
jokes earlier, so he's trying to use them.
so I'm having that same issue where everything is showing up as me. What is the name of this creature? Oh, here it is. Stringy. All right. Because
Stringy, yeah, stringy.
all right, I'll fix it. There we go. So this goes to him.
Oh, I wasn't paying
And that
attention.
goes back to me. Okay, we're good.
You're beating
Sorry.
yourself up?
Moving on.
You still didn't kill him.
Sorry, he's good with it.
S.
And I'm gonna am I able to undo the whip at this point?
As a
Or
bonus action.
okay. So yeah, so he's no longer he's
So you're
whether
like,
he's impaled and stuck on the fence is up to you, but he's not. I don't have him in the whip anymore.
now it is an action to put that whip away.
Oh yeah.
Like to put it up on your
Yep.
belt. I also
Uh,
added some information on your journals tab that I'm thinking about.
Oh. Double check. See if I saw that.
Go
Alright,
ahead,
S is
Metacuri.
going to swing his pike and miss, and so that'll be his turn.
Don't you say something like, damn it! I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn it! Are you on the roof too? I think Marley is up on the roof.
Up on the roof. Yep.
Are you
so-
flying or
Yeah, man. Just flew in from
Seattle?
Seattle, and boy, are my arms tired. Something like this, right? Something like that.
What do you got going?
Fairy fire. Fairy fire.
Oh.
So that'd be all them guys. I just wanted to know what in the world is that? What in the wide world of sports? Come on.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here? They like fairy fire, because, it makes their skin glitter.
Well, I can't get rid of it evidently. Okay, there it goes. Finally.
Is this map messing with us? Anybody having lag issues or anything weird with it?
I
I've
was having
been
issues with
piecing
it.
it together. It's like little patch jobs, kind of spreading out.
All right, so let's see what happens here with this.
We got
Yes,
a
yes.
couple of failures. 3 failures, 2
Right.
successes. The ones all around the Morkel start glowing. You're not sure if it was a fairy fire or it's because he farted. You're not quite sure, but maybe a combination of both.
I like purple.
Little of each.
Purple's the color of my beating heart.
Did you roll your d20 though? You should do that before you cast the spell, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just in case the effect goes weird.
It's not gonna be.
Look,
So-
2 1s. You gotta roll twice on it. You gotta roll
Double.
twice on. Double. You gotta roll double on it.
And as a Bardic Inspiration bonus action, so let me clear these targets and pick that target. And Morkel looks like he's getting ready to do something to this guy, so I'm going to give him some Bardic Inspiration. That's me done.
Oh, this guy at the gate. He's like, get back! He's gonna try to shove this freaking little creature, like, do the drop kick on him, Wah! A 10. I guess this little guy's 7. Yes! Get the crap back! And he starts jangling on the gate. I think he's gonna get the gate closed, right? Ain't no one in the way. Let's close the gate.
He wearing
No,
plate armor and he's closing the gate.
gate closing is not a free action though. That's kind of I think he needs a whole action to do it. So he's gonna bonus action spit and pass his turn. Irritating Saunter. Well, I think Irritating Saunter is gonna try to poke at S. I guess he no, blocked by his armor. Do we not have somebody on the combat tracker? Looks like it. This guy's gonna come out of the barracks. Shift. He comes running out of the barracks and immediately takes flight. So 5'10". Yeah, he can get right over the fence too, and attack. Yeah, so he's gonna come flying over here, trying to get these guys away from the gate. He could tell he's totally a big ass raven. You know, looking not a raven, but he's got wings. He's got a short sword out though, as he's smacking at this thing. He didn't even take it. He got advantage and didn't even hit. Slacker. Yeah, another guard comes out. They're like totally disheveled and got half they're half shifted, not. All right, this guy at the gate. Yeah, he's gonna come out here and start pecking at this, slicing at this guy out here. No, nobody can hit tonight. Except for the, this guy. This guy's gonna come over here. Diddly-doo-doo-doo, and he's gonna start grabbing this guy and moving back. Diddly-doo. He's like dragging him back this way. So this is all round. That's what he does. Very atrophied. Or atrophied? Is he like stiff? Is he? More cell, I guess. These guys multi-attack though. Uh-oh. 2 stab attacks. This isn't good,
I point at S.
right? I think he's gonna.
If I had Sentinel, I'd use it, but
Stabs Morsel with his bite or his stabby stab. Ooh, 8 points of damage. And his second one, he's gonna try to get a little S, and does. Uh-oh, S isn't looking too healthy. Especially after he gets stabbed for maximum damage. Ouch, 9 points, heavily wounding him. S is probably saying more cursor words now.
yeah.
Cynical walk. Well, this one's gonna, like, try to get this stupid raven off me. Stab. Stabs this raven. It resisted. Uh-oh. It's gonna try it again. Stab. Hits it again. He goes through the action one more time just to clarify. Uh-oh. The big baddies are out. Morkel.
All right. So Morkel looks around and he wonders, how did I get into this position where everybody is around me? And he just, is gonna go after the big guy right in front of him, and try to hit him with his druid bonk stick.
I got a good little worm on there. As you swing it, the little worm goes, whee!
There we go.
Oh, a little bunks. Dig. Not enough to kill him, but he looks pretty beat up. He's getting beat up. He's getting beat up. Flying chuckle. Mm-hmm.
With him starting his turn there, I'll use my reaction to throw some spores at him.
Give me some spore love. Right in his face.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, he fails.
Yes.
He's like, "Rah!" He's like ready to move towards you, and you're like, right in his face. He's like, and he tries to stab you. He's like, take that. Take. Oh, he hits you. Uh-oh. This is where the campaign ends. Oh, suddenly, this flock of ravens comes down. Totally engulfs these two over here. And starts beaking and pecking at them. We're going to do that one. That's a nice hit. As all these ravens are just doing like crap damage. But you see the two, those two now seem distracted because these ravens are all in their face. You know what I mean? So you would not provoke attacks of opportunity from them. The two that are the little ones. Dalgron, Bright Fists. What? I mean, were you sleeping or something? Why are you way back there?
Yeah, he was casting Bless and watching everybody. But I think he's going to come up here. 15, 20, 25. And give some cure wounds there to S. Make sure I got it targeted.
Morkel.
You think Morkel needs it more?
Yeah.
He's like,
see, I was going to cast Sanctuary
I got 12
on him.
more hit points. He has 6.
Oh, do you?
He's like, my wounds will repair themselves eventually, but the frogman can't heal.
I'm fine.
I can't cast
regrow.
2 spells, right?
Yeah. I don't know why we call him a frogman. He's a lizard. He's a gecko.
Unless you have bonus action healing word.
Yeah, that's
well
I got
no,
Sanctuary is a bonus action, but that's 2 spells.
Yeah, that's not a cantrip in the spell.
Yeah, so
what Willie of healing?
That's about all I can do there.
The only way you can heal twice in one round is by chat potions.
Right. So yeah, that's the end of his turn. I'll give you some Sanctuary next time, maybe.
Irritating Saunter. I think he's going after this raven thing here. He jumps up, grabs this raven thing, and is like, just swallows it down. Cynical walk. Well,
The 2 ravens next to him, are they? What squares are they in?
This one's in that square, and this one's in that square.
Perfect.
This one's attacking that one. Not that one. Wait. I'm dragging it. On that one. Oh. I'm not even rolling damage on him. How smart are these things? A 7. I think he'll now try to stab the other one. Say, well, maybe this one's just... I can't hit this one. I don't know. Does he do damage to that one? No. He's like, damn it. He's like... He looks frustrated. 22 is just going to start doing his attack. I'm just going to use the short sword, but he's like more like a raven right now. He's pecking at him. Young...
Chat healing was bought, but no mention of who it was for.
For the needy, who's got the lowest hit points? Party sheet. Let's see. Party sheet,
S?
definitely S right now. So
All right. Thank you very much.
S was needing.
Oh, good.
Holy cow, that was like a healing element there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice. Noticeably battered. Is still looking noticeably battered, but he's like all up on these this swarm over here, trying to grab him. He gets a couple, and he starts to eat them. He gets like one feather down. I don't know, 2 points. What's small in stature? Stabbing at this one. Or yeah. Can you do damage? No. Those are the big guards. Swarm of ravens is going to continue to beak and peck at noticeably battered. Ooh, doing some more damage to him. Ooh, this time 8 points. Getting beat up. I'm gonna come over here. And distract. Hey, would you put the help action on? Why is this thing all weird?
On who?
Okay, hold on, I got something going on here.
You got a whole bunch of people targeted.
Clear targets. This token's all whacked or something. What is he, a large creature or something? I don't know. The guy right here. I can't see who it is. Number 11. He's helping.
Irritating saunter.
Okay.
Yeah. Everywhere I go, I've got this guy's name tag stuck. All right, I'm passing on return.
I had the same issues. I closed it and opened it back up, and it worked.
Let's try that. That's a good idea.
All right. So seeing this thing stuck on the fence, I'm gonna flip my whip over my neck, and pull out my bow, and I'm gonna try. There we go. Stick it one step over toward the peak of the roof. There it is. And I'm gonna try to help out over here as the swarm ravens comes down. Hopefully it'll distract him and I can take him out.
Yeah, he's kind of. Yeah, I don't even think he's gonna try to go an attack opportunity or anything on you. He's pretty in the skewers at the moment. You got a sneak attack? Ooh, almost maximum damage. 14 points. It squeaks in some kind of squeaky noise.
I'm still looking around, seeing if anything else is sneaking up on us or moving down the street or in the alleyway there.
Oh. Well, this one is going to kind of scramble around and get up on the roof right next to you and
Oh,
try to
nice.
stab you.
Can I use my reaction to kick him down?
Do you got a oh shit reaction? Have you trained in that yet? See if he
It's a
can
feat,
even
right?
hit you. Wait, he should not have pack tactics though. Drop the first 19, so he does miss you. Wait, he's still grappled and restrained though, so that throw was all whacked. I'm gonna just roll that again because I don't even know what to do. And he missed. Very atrophied's out here getting the crap beat out of him. But he's gonna still try to just stab. Stabbing at the lizard guy. Hitting the lizard guy here. Take some stabby love, lizard guy, and this. Ouch! This snake guy over here. Just take it. Just. These freaking pack tactics are kicking your ass. Should have been the other way around. That would have been better. Horseshoe mustache. Oh, this guy on the gate. Yeah, I think he does, right? That's what I said he was going to do. He's like, closes the gate. And he backs up away from the gate, holding his weapon out. What does he got for? Yeah, he's a little tired right at the moment. S.
All right, S is pissed at this thing and finally wants to hit it. So he's going to try and skewer him with his pike.
That's a hit.
Finally hits this
He
thing.
jabbed this thing right in the throat. Twitches it a little bit, and it falls down on the ground.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Delayed. Okay, good, very good.
You see, noticeably, the other two that are in the swarm start to look agitated, like almost immediately.
I'm gonna take one step south.
Due to south.
Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and pass my turn.
Well, I drew this map. That way's not south. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
One step that direction.
I've actually rotated maps and repenned all of the things.
That's what I did with the map you're on in Empire. I got rid of it completely and redid it.
It's like so Port Nanzaro and the Tomb of Annihilation was. I'm like, yeah, I had to turn it and everything, change all the pins and everything. More Cal, what are you up to, buddy?
All right. So these guys, they are distracted by this swarm of ravens, right? These two Kruthiks next to me.
Enough that if you want to move away from them, you're confident that they're not going to affect you.
Sweet. I'm going to take a swing at this guy first before I walk away.
Well, that might change his attitude, but...
Oh, well, we'll see.
A dead attitude is a dead attitude.
Nice. All right. So with him out of the way, I'm just going to back up behind Dahlgren. for the time being, and at least. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to healing word myself.
And how does
get
that
back some of
look?
those
Is it
points.
like, do you lick your wounds? Like,
No, actually, I just pull out some of the like the mushrooms from one of my pouches, and I rub those on the wounds.
oh, nice. Number 24. Yeah, he's pecking at this thing. Get off our street. Uh-oh. Pecks this thing for dead points of damage. Whack, 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 whack. He comes flying over here and gets in Cynical Walk's face. Looks like they're kind of trying to help you, S. Like, kind of looking at you like to help coordinate. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Flying Chuckle. Well, this one's distracted, actually. I think it's these. This guy is up. I think he's gonna try to. He's gonna try it. He's gonna try it. No, not that guy. Get back out of the way. That's what your problem is. This guy is gonna. He's gonna come around this way, and he's gonna squeeze through here. But when he does leave that square, he's gonna get attacks of opportunity from Dahlgren and from S.
Well then.
Because he looks like he's trying to hightail it out of here. Like something's. He's like he's like his little head's twitching, and you guys are just pounding the shit out of him as he's trying to get away. And you squish him like a bug. And
Warhammer.
and Dalcron it says double tap, smash. Roll number
Two-handed.
2. It's like roll number 2, double tap. Lying Chuckle. Is it this? He's like, he just twitches. Matter of fact, he's so flattened that he is no longer hazardous terrain. I just take him off the map there. Marley.
Marley is going to look down at this. Do I not have? What's the deal? Yes. And not Marley. There we go. Look down at this one, and he's going to take a shot at the thing with his long or with his short bow.
Nice hit. 21. Sticks it right in the back. It's like, it has some kind of saunter going on. You don't know.
And I'm going to look down at S and say, you look like you've seen better days, and cast healing word on him.
You did that to yourself.
Ah!
Fortunately, you're not wounded, so you don't
You
have
did
to
it to both
reverse
of
that.
us.
Oh, well, look at that.
And the Kruthic.
And the
Oh,
Kruthic.
the Kruthic's like, yeah!
What in the hell is... I think I've got lag going on the map, maybe, and I think I unclicked things, and I don't know. Let's see, I'm just going to remove all targets. Did you get him? Did you get him? And yeah, okay. Cool. And that's it.
Simple how? Oh, he's like, dinner, dinner, din, 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 din. He's like, stuff, stuff, stuff. You guys hear a thump.
How come this one doesn't have any blood drops on him? Didn't I hit him with the bow?
That was the one you accidentally healed for 5 after you just did 5 damage.
Oh, where's
You
the?
should have 5.
Give
Here,
me
I
some
can apply it.
5. Yeah, you got it. Okay. Simple Howl is done. Dalgron.
All right. Dahlgren is going to move over here. I think that's where I need to be.
15 to get there.
And then, yeah, I think that covers everybody. And he's going to hold up his holy symbol and start praying to Amanatur. We're some deep shit here. We need your help. And the clouds are going to open up a little hole, and a ray of sunlight's going to come down and reflect off of his holy symbol and just hit every enemy target in a 30-foot radius
Nice.
as he's casting Radiance of Dawn. So let me target them
So
all.
there's only 2 that are alive. So wait, before you do all that, there's only 2 that are alive. You're seeing shadows. Let me take them off the map.
That
There's
guy's
one up by
alive.
me too.
Oh, there's 3.
There's 4.
Oh, there is a
2,
guy up there.
3,
Yeah.
4.
But that's okay. I deleted the ones that were dead. So do you still want to cast that spell? I'm letting you. Since you're muted, I can't hear you.
Oh, there's still 6 of them that I see.
Oh well, there's only 4, and 2 of them are severely wounded. So, but that
The
big guy is
birds
still alive.
aren't enemies. They're red.
What's that?
There. The birds aren't enemies, even though
Oh,
they're
the
red.
birds aren't.
Oh,
Oh, they.
hold
I
on.
was okay.
I didn't mean to have those hostile. Maybe that's why we're having some weird issues.
So the swarm of ravens is not hostile either, then.
No. Well, maybe if you cast that spell on them, that might change.
Right? I won't be doing that then.
I mean, that's up to you guys, I guess. Hey, look at your.
Now, well then,
Where's
let me
the
move back to where I was then, and I'll rethink this, and I'll cast.
Okay, so it's 15 to get back. Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Right, I will use. Where did it go? Where did it go? There's a cantrip. Sacred Flame on the one here next to S. This little guy.
Give me some scorched love. Oh, I'm
And
scrolled up.
he's succeeded. Bastard. And who's hurt? How many people? We're still good. Then that'll be. I'll end my turn there.
The guard. Oh, up in the tower. Oh, he I'm gonna give him -2 to shoot down at that. Nah, he can hit that guy. He's gonna try to shoot him with his hand crossbow. Twang! Bounces off his armor. 31. He's gonna also come out here and start pecking at this guy. Peck! Doing, maximum damage, 8 points. Finally wounded him. Well, he's gonna start stabbing at these things. Oh no, let's see. I'm gonna roll a. Let's do the old intelligence check on this guy. Eh, eh. He's just gonna waste his turn, like trying to. I guess he's gonna try to get over here, like move. So this guy's gonna peck at him one more time. Or 2 of them will. Stab. Stab. Ooh, 2 hits on him. Oh, 1 hit. Stabbing at him, but he's trying to, he's scrambling. Looks like he's trying to get away now. He's not really doing any damage. 31. Gonna continue to peck at this guy. Actually, he's gonna come over here and take a peck at the one over here on S. just got bow shot, hits it, stabs it to the ground, or pecks it to the ground. Peck! Oh, it doesn't kill it, though. It's like stuck on his beak. He's like, trying to get it off.
Yeah, killed it.
Oh, it
Yeah,
didn't
I
show
got
in
the
the
spell.
chat. Oh, it's... Huh?
Yeah, I got the
Unconscious.
skull, but it didn't show in the chat.
It says
It didn't.
unconscious, so it didn't kill him. He's just unconscious, I guess. I don't
Take him to exactly 0?
know. Is
How
that
rare does
possible?
that happen?
He just knocked him out. I don't know. He wants to
Did not make it.
experiment. He's like, I'm gonna experiment with him. Just got stuck to his beak. You know, yeah. Matter of fact, you can pay him up. Gonna shoot another crossbow bolt down at this guy. Twang. Missing. Pecking at him. See if they're gonna kill him. Are they gonna kill him? Oh, they're gonna kill him. Not yet. The Ravens, they're kind of big. Yeah, I guess they could come down here and get all up in his face over here. Beacon at this thing. Just tornado of ravens comes flying in and gets in his face. Simple Howl. That's the one up in the hole. I think he's actually gonna crawl down in the hole. Did he like hide to you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's weird. The indicators make him look real bright still when he's hidden. So, Dalgron.
All right, Dahlgren's now he's going to move over to here and cast Sacred Flame on this adult.
You know, all these ravens are like pecking at it, the swarms around it, and you're like blasting with some. He fails.
I failed it.
Some radiant damage.
Nice.
7 points. It's cooking him.
And then I will. Markel is still a little hurt, so I'll bonus action the old healing word on him.
Thank you.
And then that'll be the end of his turn.
Stringy. On the roof. On the roof. Ooh. Stabs at Orog. Misses him. Orog like jumps over his little stabby stab. He's gonna come skittering. Oops, not that way. He's gonna try to get back off of this, like back onto this fence, right? He can sense something's going on. His little tingly things are going. But that's kind of some dexterous stuff going on to get up back on that thing. Let's see. A 17, yeah, I think that's pretty good. He does get back. So he's like starting to climb down the other side. You got a bow in your hand, Orog?
I was going to kick him. Will you let me do an unarmed strike as a
Yeah.
bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not as a bonus action, as a reaction.
I'm sorry, that's what I meant.
You got a little pebble on your. You taped a little pebble on the end of your boot, so it's not really unarmed. It's kind of iffy.
Big ol' 2 points of damage. Doink.
That's enough. So you like
That's enough to
squish
kill
him
him.
down onto the spike. You're like
Nice.
like right down onto the spike. He's like squished his head down through it. Morkel.
All right. Markel suddenly feels so much healthier and just kind of runs out into the middle of things again. Yeah, just like that. I don't know why he runs that way, but that's canonical now.
I missed it.
Sven went.
I can see that. With his staff.
And apparently got a spell cast on him as he was running through.
That was a mistake. I was changing something next and hit the wrong button.
All right, and
But you
he
succeeded, so it doesn't matter. Move along.
That's right.
he does like a Doctor Strange type motion where he makes like a circle and this little tiny portal appears in front of him and he reaches through and his hand appears, like on the other side of the portal, which is in the space of the adult Kruthik, and he just tries to like grab him and hit him with necrotic energy.
Nice.
Is it like a little gecko hand looking thing?
Oh yeah.
It's like got
Uh,
little suction cups on it. Like, if it does hit it, like.
You have advantage. Those suction cups stick.
right.
You have advantage on the next attack because they.
There you go.
Orag. So you scrape this thing as a free action. You scrape this thing off your boot. You're like.
I'm trying to weigh whether or not.
Oh wait, you're barefoot, aren't you? You just it's like stuck between your toes. You get a little bit out from between it.
Whether or not I want to waste an arrow. I'm actually gonna go ahead and stow my bow. I mean, if he's surrounded by all these birds, have we seen, as we've been walking around and stuff, have we seen these flocks of ravens and stuff flying around or anything?
I mean,
Or
you
this is the
see
first time
ravens.
we've seen them?
You see ravens all the time, but they're not like massed
These
together in
swarms.
a swarm. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it looked like. Was the ravens that were flying around formed this swarm quickly.
I'm gonna come over here and just sit on the edge of the peak, watching and seeing the Marley. You know anything about these ravens?
Oh, I know everything about these ravens.
S is going to kind of duck and find a shot in between these flocks of birds, and he's going to stab through with his pike again to try and get this Kruthik from where
Yeah,
he
they're all
is.
kind of up. I don't even think I'm gonna give you any negatives. Just stab
Well, it's a
away.
melee attack. It's not ranged, so
Oh, and you got reach.
doesn't matter anyway. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
pike.
So stab. Well. Oh, you almost did stab away.
Nice.
As you stab it to death, it dies.
It's trying to run away.
I know you should get some of the stink glands off of them if we plan on finding out where they're coming from.
Well, I think that's enough to give you guys the old victory clap. As I'm gonna take you guys out of initiative. All right, so the guards are like the raven ones. They kind of fly up and fly back over the fence. Like back into the poker game or whatever they were doing in there. You don't know. You don't know. But the two or the main guard, he like, man, the tokens are like being weird too, huh? Get rid of that guy. All right, so the ravens disperse, almost immediately, and and then a couple of them fly back in. But this guy's going to come over here to this well, and he's going to land, and he's going to change into his human form. And he looks like he's like a teenager almost. he looks down on the well. What are you guys gonna do?
I'll ask
Watching
him if
from
he
up
sees
here.
anything.
He's like, it's pretty far down. I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty far down.
It was a good drop last time we went down there.
This isn't good. No. This is a problem. He looks at you. Not because of those, but because who's gonna come? Great.
Who's going to come?
Well, we gotta tell our superiors.
Sergeant Schultz.
Schultz isn't the problem. It's who he tells. That's the problem. He's like, I wouldn't stick around too long if I were you guys. He flies back, or he starts walking back over and flies over the gate.
All right.
He said
let's
all
get
I
inside
needed to
I mean,
hear.
he
Right?
takes a second.
I'm out of here.
He takes a second if you guys want a last question or something.
Now
Go.
Morkel will grab onto like the big corpse and maybe even ask S or somebody to give him a hand with it, and just start carrying it back with him.
Yeah, I'll help. S would like to ask what's the name of the problem. Does he have a name other than just the problem?
Oh, the big problem?
Yeah.
That's the red dogs.
Ah,
Or black dogs.
gotcha.
They're coming. They're
Okay.
gonna fill the fort. They're gonna investigate what happened. Maybe we can convince
I
Schultz
hear
not to
it's
tell him.
Zeppelin every time.
I don't know. He goes in the gate. He's like shaking his beak. He's like, that's someone else's problem, I guess. I don't know. Whose deal is it?
Let's get inside. Let's go inside. So it's not our problem.
Morkel's
Right?
like, come on, somebody get this thing's feet. Help me.
I got it.
So you guys go back to Dr. Troy's. How big are these things? Did we
They're
determine?
Small, aren't they? Medium? Small, medium?
Well, he's getting the big one, right? The adult.
Yeah, wasn't that the one that left the scent glands when it died?
Do you notice that? Yes.
Yeah, so
I
that's
mean,
the
they
one
didn't
we
like
want.
fall out and roll on the ground. But to you, maybe with your keen smell, I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah, I want it for two reasons. One because he's hungry, and two because maybe we can cut him up and find those scent glands and use them to keep these things away, at least for a little bit.
And 3, free perfume for Morkel.
Right, experimenting. I just want to see how heavy they are, so we can just.
Oh, I could use the scent gland on myself, and then they won't attack me. This is a great idea, you guys.
There you go. Don't forget the battered one. You said you were hungry. You just throw it in some grease and you're all
Yeah,
set.
Some in the fry.
all ready to go.
Oh, it's perfect. Does
It's
anybody
like a
know
soft shell
Firebolt?
crab sandwich.
The problem is they're hard to carry. They're not so much as they're heavy, but because they have all these spikes and stuff on them, you're like, ow, 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 don't turn it that way, ow. So it's just
Here.
a little slow going.
I'll skewer it with my pike, and you grab the other end, and I'll grab this end, and then we'll haul it on on the pole.
I
Throw a
mean,
blanket around it.
you see how they could be a little hard to carry, right? Every time where you grab, I mean, you want to grab them by the thing, the things, but the things have spikes on them. You're like, ah. I'd say they're probably as big as a pony, but not that heavy. Obviously, they probably weighed like 200 pounds. So not light, but all right. So you guys get back to Dr. Troy's. Takes you a couple minutes. And
That's fine. I assume the black dogs aren't coming instantly, so.
Teleported.
Oh no, you definitely think that like people have to be informed.
Yeah. So we've got some time. We can take this thing back, no problem.
Somebody's
Oh no,
gotta wake up
you guys are
Schultz.
back. I'm just gonna give you the right map and drag you guys over there. Back door, kitchen. So you bringing them in? There you go.
Has this add entry to players' journal links always been there, or is that something new?
That's brand new.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Tell Rob Toohey that.
Why did he not like it?
It's
I don't like it.
It's
He
yeah.
didn't like the placement of the button.
Oh,
And you can't move it.
Yeah.
I don't find it horrible now that I know what it is. When I didn't know what it is, I'm like, what the hell is that thing over there? I thought it was part of the theme.
On story entries than it is on maps.
Yeah.
Because maps are already visual and graphic, but on story entries, it's just like this weird blank spot in the bottom.
All right, so you guys drag this thing into the back door and get it into the kitchen. What are you guys? Are you gonna like, take it down to the basement or put it in the lab over here?
yeah, I was going to say the lab, right?
Yeah. Well, first, leave it in the kitchen. Pull out some of the good bits. I'll take care of
Like
those
the
later.
so he's gonna like do some meat carving in here, and then
Yeah.
take all the entrails and stuff into there to investigate.
Yeah. Exactly.
I got you.
Get the cheeks.
Who's
Make sure you
got
use a
the weak
bucket and not
stomach
just
in the
dripping
party
through the
with
floor.
gore and cutting? Does somebody have like a weak stomach? Who's got the
Oh, I
what's
got
the
a
lowest
15
con?
con.
S has no problem with it.
Anybody got a low con? Not really. They're all pretty high. Yeah, you guys are like, fuck it, let's cut this thing up. Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of tools and stuff. So, I mean, I say everybody give me a some kind of skill check to help with cutting this thing up, and you can explain what you're using and why.
I'm using a hammer to break through the chitin out exterior with my athletics check.
That sounds fair.
I'm
Smash.
convincing these guys
He's
that
gonna-
they don't want me to help them at all.
It's close to roll 20. It's close to roll 20.
I use the medicine to see if I can know where to cut and how to cut.
Schmo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
use my survival to do the same sort of thing. Try to figure out what the exact organ is that I need. That is the sack. To pull that
Hey,
out.
Drake, why is the random magic item out of stock? It hasn't even been done yet.
I don't know. I reset them.
Yeah, it's telling me it's out of stock. Check back later.
Huh.
Don't know. This is Patrick.
Everything looks good on my side. I don't know. All right. Well, sorry. Temporary no magical items coming up. I don't know.
There we go.
There it is.
It still gave me the message, but it went through anyway. So I don't know.
So a magical item for Morgal. Let's see what he gets.
I got a
So as
magic
you're
bag
digging
for
around in
free.
this thing, Morcal, you're like, hey, what's this? And you pull out a scroll of fine steed. Yeah, that's like lunch.
Guys, I found a scroll of summon food.
Yeah. This smells. Let's see. You summon a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed. So it doesn't actually. It says it could be a warhorse, a pony, camel, elk, a mastiff, or some other concoction that I'm sure Valtrex is going to come up with.
Hear that?
Who can cast it? A paladin.
He called him a steed.
Since there's no paladins in the party, it's going to be worth 162 gold pieces, I think.
Right, throw it in
Schultz
the shop.
Do you want to just
It has-
drop it right in the shop?
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
Schultz's name written right on it. Put it in his outbox.
Let's see. The shop? The shop.
He's a-
No, not that.
There's no way he'll find a paladin to cast it.
Schultz's fine steed spell.
Yeah, just change the name on the outside.
Yes, it's a Skull of Fine Schultz.
All right, it's in the shop for 162 gold. All right, so Marley kind of persuades that he's like, let me get some towels and stuff, and let me go wash this up. And he goes in the back, and you hear him like, and you hear him banging pots and stuff, and he's not really doing anything. He's just staying out of the way. And Dalgron's like, you gotta take this piece off right here, and so forth. And Morkel's like, yeah, if you cut along this line, and Orag's like, just smash it in the head, and S is like, okay, smash, smash, smash. So that's pretty much how it goes down. And you guys can harvest 20 pounds of meat.
Nice.
20,
Get any of
20.
his sticky
So
ball sack?
we'll call it 20 days of food. However, this food is going to go bad in 3 days. So unless you preserve it somehow. I don't know how to keep track of, but you can mentally know
Gotta
you.
smoke it. Anybody
Pickle
got
it.
zigzag?
Well, right now it's just raw meat, so cooking it obviously is going to
We
make
got
it
a
last a
fire
little bit longer.
downstairs.
Or if you wanted to preserve it somehow in whatever.
Formaldehyde.
You don't think there's a smoker though?
We can pickle it.
That looks like a big pizza oven though. Can make some stews.
We just need to
Some jerky.
Yeah, just
buy
hang
a
it off
freezer.
the racks and bake it until it's just dry as hell. Turn it into jerky.
Yeah, do we have some salt we can rub on it?
What do you guys want to do? It's about I'm gonna give you guys. It took you about an hour to get this thing cut down and broke apart and cleaned up, and you guys kind of sort of at least cleaned up that you're gonna go take a bath or whatever. But so let's take a look at the calendar, the time. Yeah, so it's now 9 in the evening. Do you guys want to just try to get a long rest or do anything else this evening?
No.
Everybody thinking? No, nobody. Okay, let's see. Any weird complications? No. It seems like you guys do get the next day. Do you guys sleep in a little? It was a tiring day. You guys sleep in till 8 today.
So, curious question here for
Get off me,
making
Dower.
jerky. Is it the
He
heat
took
that's
my
most
bed.
important, or is it drying out the moisture in the meat?
It's pulling the moisture out of the meat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The reason I ask that is
Dehydrating.
because as a magic item I received a while back, I have Dust of Dryness.
That would probably
could
be
use a
awesome.
Pinch of Dust of Dryness over these 20 pounds, suck up the water, and we have instant jerky.
I think if you do that, then we can turn the 20 days of food into 20 days of rations.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, rations are going to
Get some
last you for
herbs on there and
whatever.
stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
best dust
That's
to
awesome.
dryness use I've ever seen.
Right?
That's
But now
awesome.
you've
Yeah,
got
Crushed pepper.
matter of fact, I think you should have another point of inspiration for that idea right there. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
thanks.
doesn't dust to dryness create little pebbles of the liquid? So now you've
Uh-huh.
got these pebbles of blood from the
Perfect
Kruthic.
blood.
Yeah, and I even think Morcal would probably gather some of those up to experiment on. These little pellets of blood already balled up, and he could just roll them into a bucket and carry them in the other room.
Yeah, throw those in some vials. I mean, maybe we
Yeah.
can even spread the blood around somewhere to keep more of these things from coming.
No, your quick cursory glance last night, they do
Mhm.
have some kind of scent glands.
Okay,
You can smell it on them, but you didn't dive into it last night.
sure. Okay.
But this morning, with the long rest, is a different day, so you can change that if you want to.
Let's add that rations. 20
Uh-oh.
days of rations.
Did you guys do your? Do we remember to do the food and stuff?
Mhm.
Take care.
Marley did. I ate 1 pound of food and drank 1 gallon.
This is like I wasn't hungry today.
I had a good meal. I only eat once or twice a week. So.
All right. What do you guys want to do today? The 14th. It's 2 more days until the full moon. That matters to you.
And when does his fight happen again? 10 days from now? 9 days now?
Well, he's training.
On 10th day, so the 20th.
Yeah, so
Okay,
the weekend.
20th.
The weekend, yeah.
6 days.
Yeah, so you need to get him whipped into shape.
And as a
Galgron to punch
reminder,
me in the gut every once in a while.
I set it on the calendar, but you guys can help me remember. On the 8th day of the week, which is
8th day of the week.
The 18th.
the 8th, the 18th, the 28th, the 8th, that's when we're going to roll on your shop for earning money. That's your weekly earnings roll. So on that day, we're going to determine how you guys can affect the roll. So start thinking of ways that your skill can benefit the roll of.
Are you using the Waterdeep method for Troll Skull? Is that what you're? Because that's kind of all fleshed out. You know, it's like if you spend the money on advertising. Well, what's that look like? Advertising in a city like this, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you got? CK outside? Do you want to buy some potions? Come on in. I
Yeah,
don't
with
know.
the
I
That's
thought
up
we
to
sandwich
you
had.
board.
guys. Yeah, but
Oh, we had
as
him out
far
there
as
spinning the sign.
so I'm saying, so you get to pick things that can influence the roll, and I think the maximum you can influence the roll is a 10. All right, since there's 5 of you, each of you can get a +2 to the roll if you succeed on whatever you're trying to do. So, and we'll figure that out. If it's a skill, it should be a skill check though, of some sort, persuasion or even sleight of hand, or you know that you're out picking up things or collecting things, or whatever you guys want to come up with is kind of cool. But those are the on the 8th day of the week. 10 days in a week in uh, Faerun. So you guys are starting to get a little bit of traffic now that you've kept the store open for a few days in a row and not left and locked the door, and so you're starting, some of your inventory starting to change and stuff. Um, and I think, a matter of fact, that the inventory's changed enough, and you guys, I think, should all get to roll on the random magical item table.
Hmm.
Nice.
So let's do that. More dust of dryness to make some jerky.
Awesome.
Orog. A bag of holding. Nice, Morkel. Nice roll.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
This is your last few days of robe of useful
Oh,
items.
damn.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Second level
Good
characters
rolls.
getting their magical items. Yeah, what, 2 more?
Oh, I thought you were sharing the table with us.
Oh, I can.
Well,
Yeah,
I
same.
was just waiting for it to pop up. I can go get the table.
Did that share?
I didn't get it.
Mm-mm.
There it is.
Share. That was like right at the edge of the map, so. Potion of greater healing and a potion of resistance. Let's do the
Nice.
resistance. Items.
You know, if you mark the table potion of resistance as shared, it'll auto roll on the subtable for you.
Shut up.
Yeah. For all of those, the spell scrolls, for the potions, for the all of them. If you just share the subtables, they'll auto roll.
So resistance, potion, and it should do all of it, right? Let's see. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'll do at least that one.
Yeah, it only works when you know, if you were restarting a new roll. But as long as those tables are marked as shared, then it'll auto roll on those subtables.
I'm trying to type over my and I can't spell. It's just not working. It's just not working.
And the table name should be exactly what's in the magic item table B, column. Whatever's written there that's the name of the subtable.
And I'm doing all that on the table, on the items. That's why it's not working. I'm on the items list, not the tables.
That'll do it.
Tables is the dice.
Battlegrounds Academy has some classes if you want to learn how to
They
use
don't.
it.
They don't teach you how to spell though. They don't teach you how to spell. I'm sharing it right now, but I'm gonna roll on it. It is a potion of radiant resistant. That's handy. That's handy. Let's see. Let me put
Yeah, in
all
case
that
you
in the
get to
party sheet. So
messing
here's
around
the
with some holy
deal
paper.
with these magical items that you guys have acquired in the shop. Uh, you got to trade them for a magical item that you already have in the shop that's equal-ish. So let's pull open the shop. You know what I mean? It's an exchange of goods. So yeah, you guys can take a look, and so you can change in some scrolls. What do you get? 2 wands there? They're worth 10 gold. Those aren't magical. Looks like it's just scrolls that are still left in the shop. So you guys might have to come up with a magical item.
The paper birds.
Yeah, those count.
There's
Those
an elegant scroll. It's not identified.
are. Here, let me ID everything in there.
Okay.
And while
So
you
there's
guys are
5
taking a
scrolls
look
in
at
there.
that, I'm going to drag your items onto the party sheet. And you guys can determine who's going to get the items. Not necessarily have to be who rolled it, but it kind of, some of it makes a little bit of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll give S the dust of dryness since he knows how to use it.
All right, so they're
No,
ID'd in the
identify
party
it. Yeah,
sheet.
there you go.
And just whoever's in charge of doing the exchange, why don't we set Matakuri in charge of that, since he's the shop expert. Just drag the items that you guys are going to exchange for those 5. So you got to give up 5 magic items for the 5 you just rolled on.
I think the tank needs the potion of greater healing. So that's one we're not going to put in the shop and sell anyway, right?
Let's see how much it's worth. It's worth 250 gold. That would be decision of y'all's.
And they're all uncommon, so they'll all be.
Yeah, scrolls, potions, potions of climbing, potions of whatever.
Do they have to be like monetarily equivalent?
No. No,
Okay,
just
so it's
magical
just-
items. Just a permanent magical item for a permanent magical item. So you could dump the 4 paper birds if you want, you know?
Potion of climbing. Make
Yep.
sure we hold on to that.
Come in handy when you're climbing around on a roof.
Do we have a potion of climbing?
Well, some of
kept
you may
trying to
have
give it
something
to-
on your character sheet that you took out of the shop earlier. You could put back in if you wanted to.
Yeah, I actually do have a potion of climbing.
We kept trying to give it to Schultz and he wouldn't take it. So
He's like,
Right,
I have
We
no
do
need
have
to
one.
climb. I don't know. I want nothing to do with it. Nothing, I tell you.
There's a potion of climbing I put back in there because I didn't use it.
You put it in the party sheet?
Yeah, here's a potion of necrotic resistance that I got from something. I think it was a roll. that
I would hold
Corby
on to the
Doll bought me
necrotic resistance since we're surrounded by our dead.
You might need.
That kind
The
of might be coming.
radiant,
Yeah,
radiant
but
resistance,
Bob,
not so much.
thank you for the 1 biddy and saying hello. Thank you. I don't know what happened to my alerts, but they haven't worked since I got my new computer, so I'm like, frick it. I just try to watch and see if it goes ding. So, are you guys keeping the potion of necrotic resistance, or are you just done negating
Yeah.
it, talking
Let's
about it?
keep that and put the radiant in the shop.
Right.
okay, so
Yeah.
put the radiant in the shop.
All right, so
The
the radiant's going to be one of the items you're trading, right? So I just delete it, right? Yeah.
We just got it.
Oh, you're trading it in for one of the items you just got, right? Oh, that is
Well,
the one you
I
just
don't.
got. Never mind. I got you. I'm brain dead.
Yeah, the trading portion of it? Is that like we sell something and we buy something else? But
Mhm.
okay. And then the profit or loss that you make for the week is rolled separately later.
Yeah, that's a different table. Yeah.
It takes the minutia out, all that good.
This isn't something
Good-
that's going to
good-
happen a
good.
lot. It's just a first time reward for you guys to get
Yeah.
rolling on your shop. So some of the magical items you've exchanged, you've done some negotiating, you've done some trading or bartering or whatever, and these items have come in, and you have to get rid of 5 items that you had.
Well, we can't sell the bag of holding because if we get into some place
yeah.
where we get a bunch of stuff that needs to go, be carried, so we have to keep that dust to dryness. I mean, it came in handy, but
It will again, I think, if we find wood or meat.
Yeah.
Wood's always going to be an issue through the entire campaign.
So it doesn't matter to me, guys. So we take the radiant out, keep the necrotic.
I think
Take
the
the
roll
potion
of useful
climbing out.
items would be handy too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Ah,
just need the Drake. If you could share the table with me.
Also,
Scroll of
remember
shield. We don't need a scroll of
remember
shield, do we?
that if I end the day with any spell slots left, I can always burn one to cast Goodberry and give each of you a Goodberry, and 1 Goodberry is enough to sustain a creature for an entire day.
it's kind of nice as early campaign to set a.
Methamphetamine.
That'd even allow you to set a general rule, like Sven did in Lost Mines, that afternoon, if I haven't cast the first level, if we haven't gotten to combat, I'll cast the first level spell and give everybody a good berry, and everybody has 2 good berries. on the sheet, or however you want to set the idea up, in the morning or in the evening, or whatever the case is. But that's a general idea if you guys want to put code in 2 good berries on your character sheet, and he sets that up as a rule every day you burn the first level spell slot. Is that something you want to do?
I don't know. It kind of seems like we have a fair number of means of getting food right now. So whatever you guys think.
Might come in handy later, but I don't think we need it
Yeah.
now.
So it's a option for you guys to try to remember.
Yeah, I didn't want anybody to forget because it could be super useful.
So I got us some starting cash.
How much cash did you end up getting?
Twice I got 10 gems worth 100 gold piece each.
Nice.
So that's 2,000. No, 3 times I got it. 4 times I got that. Jeez. So 4,000 gold worth of gems.
Damn.
And a rowboat, that's handy. I don't think you should put that in the shop. I don't know what you're going to do
I'm
with it.
throwing everything onto a note right now because these
Take
are
it
not
down the
2
sewers.
rowboats.
realized. Yeah.
Own a pit. It's always handy to have a pit. So yeah, all these. I mean, once you tear it off, then you got all these gems. So you don't.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of handy not to have them all flashing around.
Oh yeah.
So which items are we taking out of the shop?
Scroll of shield.
Scroll of shield. Okay.
Uh,
There was 2. Oh no,
radiant
that's 0.
resistance. Radiant resistance. Scroll of shield. So
Wait.
we need to remove 5 things if we want to keep all 5 of these. And
Right.
potion of climbing. That's 3.
Wait, potion of climbing is in the party sheet. That you're
Yeah, I
putting
put
that
it in the
into the
party.
shop to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
used as
I
an
just
item.
put it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
So
put it
I'll
back in the
delete
shop.
that. And you're giving up the potion of radiant resistance that you just got? Yeah. 2, 3. What? So you get 2 more.
Scroll of shield.
There's not a scroll of shield. That's a 0.
There was a minute ago. It was there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong button. It's in the shop already to be deleted. Scroll of shield.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 3 items.
Arcane lock, burning hands, call lightning now. Gonna do a 1 paper bird.
Yeah. And
More.
Somebody's going to carry the necrotic resistance, right?
Well, that hasn't been discussed yet. We're trying to exchange the. You get 1 more magical item. You get exchange.
I'm just wondering if anybody can use arcane lock. Eldritch Knight, Wizard, Arcane Trickster. So we can't use that. We can sell it. We can't use it. So
Burning hands is worth 30. I mean, you could sell it for more than.
Yeah, burning hands. Get rid of burning hands. We're not gonna ever use a scroll of burning hands.
All right. Did it put them back? If I emptied the cart, yeah, that's not the right way to do it. Just delete them from the shop. Burning hands. Shield. And what was the other one? Oh, a bird. A bird.
Bird.
All right, so that takes care of that. So now you guys just got to figure out who gets what. So let's, 333 paper birds? I don't think so. So, I think it's only fair that we roll on stuff that everybody wants. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, whoever wants the bag of holding can have it, but Morkel already opened it up and dumped all of his mushrooms inside. So, you just got to know that's in there when you
Yeah,
We
take
just need
ownership of it.
somebody to carry it,
if
because
eh,
we
le-
find
Yeah.
valuable
and
things.
it also needs to be a player that's going to actually do inventory control.
Right. So you're the pack rat, Morkel. That's more. I'm more than happy for you to be the pack rat.
No, we can roll on it. It's fine.
S needs
No,
to
I don't
take the
care.
greater healing.
It's one of
Potion
those
greater
chores.
healing.
I like it when I'm
S
a
is already
character to have
holding the
all that
dust of
room.
dryness, so he can just add that to what he's already got.
All right,
Yeah,
so I'll
I
just
don't need
delete
any of
that.
that stuff. So
Yeah, just go ahead and delete that. The robe of useful items. It doesn't really matter who holds it. I wrote a note, so I have a list of everything that is in it.
I think you should put it in the shop and sell it for 250 gold. I'm just saying.
After we take all the patches off.
No, there's the patches have to be. It's got to be full. I mean, no one wants a used robe.
We'll leave.
It's
one
worth
patch
500
with a
gold, but
sack.
you made 400,000 or
4,000.
4,000 off of it. So that's
Yeah.
item's a little skewed, I think, a little bit.
You
Yeah.
can throw it in a
That's
bag of
okay.
holding. I'm
It's
sure
okay.
nothing will happen.
Gems aren't worth anything in Waterdeep these days.
It's
Who
not like
wants
it's an
to?
interdimensional pocket or anything.
Yeah.
There's not a big call for fine jewelry and stuff in Waterdeep. Most of the nobles have been murdered or turned into werewolves or whatever.
Yeah. It's not really something S is all that interested in carrying around. Is anyone else interested in carrying it
the
around?
robe of useful
Is it
items.
attunement?
Yeah.
It doesn't require attunement,
No,
so
it's
you
just
can
a patch.
you could say 2 days a week each of you carry it.
Just rotate through.
Take a party watch. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
Who
I'm
who
gonna
who
share.
thinks who would look cool in
Here,
a
I
fine
got- I
gray
got-
cloak?
I got it.
I'm gonna try this.
There,
and
Marley's like,
share
I'll look
a
good at
link
this.
to the journal entry and see if you guys can add it to your journals. You should be able to.
Can it please be a Hugh Hefner smoking jacket of useful items? Now, Marley would wear it then.
We're supposed
Except
to be
it's
able to open
gray.
that.
It's gray. That's the only.
Just the only
Yeah,
difference.
we can't open the link.
You can't open it.
Changing it every couple of days is just silly. We should do it every 15 minutes.
I wonder if the DM shares it.
Let's
So
take a break. Hell, we've been
the
playing
robe
an hour
a
and a half
useful
already.
item. Yeah, we're gonna take a
Yeah.
break in just a minute.
Potion of climbing resistance.
Export record. How do you share it?
The little red add journal to players journal links.
Oh, the
Does it
button,
work?
the big button that we're talking about. Yeah. How'd that work for you guys?
Yep, it's in my journal.
Can you see it? Is it open? Can you read it?
I click on it. It's a blank entry.
Blank. Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez. All right.
Let's see. Yeah, there's no. I don't see any entry at all on on a couple of people's sheets.
It's all on. It's all there on mine. That's weird.
Put it all into a chat bubble. Post it to chat
Now I
over
can't
there.
edit it.
Really?
I could do that. That.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now see, I can just drag that to a note. New entry. Boom. So I got 2 daggers, 2 bullseye lanterns, 2 steel mirrors, 2 10-foot poles, 2 hempen ropes, 2 sacks, 40 gems worth 100 gold pieces, a portable ram, iron door. Yeah, okay.
You know what would be so cool on the inventory if you could put like backpack, and you know how you tag your backpack, everything in the backpack. There was just a little button that would just shrink all that up.
Collapse it.
Yeah, just collapse.
Yeah, that'd be
like,
awesome.
The robe of useful items, you go boop, and there's all your stuff. You just collapse it when you're done. So have little collapsible buttons on that. Just make it happen. Just make it happen. Come on, you guys can do it.
It's complicated.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes two minutes later, somebody's skrinking the reference manual for me.
Yeah, who made the ref man thing? Because I use
So
that
take the stuff
immediately.
out of the party sheet or roll on it. We're not taking break until it's out of the party sheet. Come on, let's do it.
Well, I think S gets the bag of, or the potion of greater healing, right?
Sounds
Oh,
good.
okay.
Necrotic resistance, I think, should go to.
Why do I have 2 robes of useful items now?
Oh, did you drag them twice?
No, I drug it once, and then I looked over, and it was back in there again. So I thought, what the hell? So I grabbed it and moved it,
No,
but it
might
had
be
no weight
lagging.
to it. Yeah. Anyway, I ended up with
Bag
2.
of holding, more Cal. Is that what you think should be inventory management, or he does not want to do inventory management?
No, that's fine. I can do it.
Dalgron can take the necrotic resistance since he's our healer.
Makes sense.
All right. Let me drag that over.
And while you're dragging that over, I'm going to set a timer over here because we're going to take a 10-minute break
Cool.
for 9:45, 9:46 Eastern. And no, I typed it wrong. Get that going. I'm going to put some pretzel on and. Isn't it working? I don't know, but I'm going to put the pretzel on anyways, and we're going to be back in 10 minutes. So let me get this. You can only take so much of pretzel. You can only take so much. 10 minutes is enough. 10 minutes is enough pretzel to go around. Take so much of pretzel. You can only take so much. 10 minutes is
Why
enough.
does it show Juku?
I'm probably on the wrong button. Yep, that's it.
Melted cheddar.
I'm sitting there going, what?
I'm probably on the wrong button. Yep, that's it. Sorry, I'm still wrapping up my snack. Snacks. Sorry, I'm still wrapping up my snack. All right, so everybody kind of back, sorta, mostly. Enough to hear, and didn't see Caesar. Are you back? You got your face full? Can you hear us? WML John. He's running up the stairs or something. I don't know what he's doing.
No, I'm back. I couldn't
There he
find a
is.
towel to dry my hands off with.
All right, so did anybody have any like plans for today, like that the DM needs to know about, or can I just go about my evilness?
To talk to maybe S.
You're very quiet, Sven.
Yeah,
Want to talk to S or
That
More
fart
Morkel
microphone.
with two of them and see. I was thinking of maybe going doing some scouting and seeing if there are other buildings like this. One that we went to the other day. Try to find some inventory for us. Would either of you want to come with? You guys are both pretty sneaky. Nah.
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Yeah, I want to get out and see more of the city.
You want to go during the day?
I think it would be less obtrusive to do it during the day with less eyebrows raised. Not just do some scouting, and then once we find what we're looking for, then maybe come back later
Well,
that night.
I mean, you guys don't have to worry about like vampires coming out at night or anything, so. Because there's a mythal that protects you from undead. So when I'm planning encounters, I'm like, ooh, zombies. No. Ooh. No. There's no undead. It's kind of nice, sort of. So you guys just want to, like, today go out scouting? Like, now? Like, pack out lunch and take it with you?
Go out
Like,
and
the whole
meander.
party? Who's going to manage
No.
the shop?
I'll watch the shop. I'm eating dinner anyway.
And who else is going to stay
The
at the
three of us
shop?
are the non-humans, so that's why we're talking to them. Besides the fact that we're sneakier than the dwarf.
Yeah, you don't want me clanging around.
I mean, I hate to say it, but you guys probably don't want to be like sneaking down the street in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
You
Right,
just
but if
want to
we had to-
look. You just want to look non-suspicious, right? That's
Correct.
your whole goal. I don't think you're like hiding behind barrel. Okay, go over there. There's like 5 people over there. Hide. No, you're just like
I'd even leave my pike and stuff at home.
okay. Yeah,
I can
and
always
I
spit
can be
if I need
Schultz.
to.
Schultz, twin brother. Schmaltz.
So it's Orog, S, and Morkel that are going, and Dalrog and
Yep.
Marley are staying. So and you
Oh,
guys are
there's
gonna.
Balrog.
We're
Like-
really just scouting locations, right, Oryx?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm
We're
gonna
just
pull
kind
that
of
map
getting
up.
an idea of where some places might be that we might come back to later and
Let me close a couple of things. Let's pull up the not that party sheet.
I'll turn my back to them and put my hood up, sort of shake for a minute, and come back, and I'm now look like Schultz. And
All right, well here comes the big Mamma Jamma map again.
my disguised self.
And if you zoom in over here is where you guys are at. Currently, actually, you're right here in Dr. Troy's little compound over here. Is kind of this corner here. And over here, as a reminder, is the fighting pit back behind these gates back here. So not far down the street. And the old warehouse that you guys pillaged and plundered was is right here. Are you guys seeing my arrow? Okay.
Yeah, mostly I see a big number 5, but
Let me drag
Yeah,
it out
the
a little
5's
bit.
bigger than the arrow.
Is that better?
Yeah.
a little bit.
5 should be like in the middle of the arrow, not covering up the end.
Well, I drug it way out.
No, it's not you. It's where Fantasy Grounds is placing it.
It's also how zoomed in you are and all that jazz too.
You said the fighting pits were where? I thought last time they were outside and like over here in number 28 or something, or 68.
No, in 9.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood. I thought we had to go through the gate and then. But
No,
that's
there's a
this
gate. There's a gate here. Yeah.
Gotcha.
No,
Right,
you
I
guys haven't
misunderstood.
even been around over near this gate yet. That's the main gate to the area. So maybe you guys want to go that way and check it out?
Yeah, just
All
get the
right,
lay of
well,
the land.
Yeah, especially
as you
anywhere we've
guys
never been. Definitely.
as you guys are, getting ready to start to head out, Schultz comes in with 2 of his cronies.
Already? You were just here yesterday.
I push
know.
Oreg, who looks like Schultz, into a closet so that he's not. Schultz doesn't see him.
It seems a little odd that he's here right now.
We'll put a mirror frame, and I'll just stand there and mimic him.
He says,
I love it.
gentlemen, are you
My good
guys
man
gonna
Schultz.
are you
Ladies.
guys
How are you,
gonna
sir?
stay or dip? I mean, you could dip right out the door. He would just step
I look around to try to figure out who he's talking to.
He's like, well,
What?
I'm using that loosely. I have to talk to someone. It's very important.
Come in, Mr.
Yeah, if we
Schultz.
can, we're
Come
gonna try to
in,
get out.
man.
Someone's right next to you.
So, you guys go out and he comes in?
I assume Marley and
let's
Dahlgren
bring him in. Here he is.
can handle him.
All right, so he comes in. He's like, do. And he starts looking around. He's like, his 2 cronies stay outside. I'm just going to use this guy right here because they're still in the combat tracker. Because he's got a crappy DM that doesn't know how to delete stuff out of the combat tracker. Delete all friendlies. Okay. Delete permanently? What? What does that do? Sorry, Sven. All right, so who wants to go first? Schultz or wandering around? I think
Let's do Schultz.
Let's do
do
Schultz over here.
Schultz. Okay, so Schultz is like, we have a problem. I suppose you know that there was an incident involving some insects.
Yeah,
You
well, I
don't
think
say.
the Ravens had a problem, and thank
Mm.
goodness my friends were around.
Yes, thank goodness your friends were around too, because now I have a problem. You see, I'm supposed to report instances to my leaders, but I fear might be a mistake.
How so,
Ooh.
Mr. Schultz? Sergeant, I don't understand.
Oh, I suppose you don't. He's like wandering around still.
I thought that
Kinda-
problem was taken care of.
Oh, look what that.
He's like, no, this is a different problem. This is not the same as last time. This is almost your problem too.
Why would it be our
Our
problem?
problem.
Well, if I tell my superiors about these insects, then I get upset, and I'll be visiting you much more often because they're going to kick me out of my penthouse apartment up on the hill and move in with a
That would be
company
terrible.
of werewolves.
Why would they do that to you?
Well, I am just the caretaker.
You didn't bring the insects.
Yeah. So I didn't stop them either, did I? Perhaps you're right. Maybe I can solve the problem without telling them, with your help.
Sure. What do you
Well,
need?
then it's solved. You guys are going down the well.
What? Wait, wait,
What?
wait, 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 wait. Sergeant Schultz, wait, what? So I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, you tell your
What?
people
You fought
there's
the
a
bugs. The bugs have to die. There's no problem.
We killed them.
Nah,
They
there's
did
more
die.
down there.
oh,
Can't we just like put a lid on that thing and keep them down there?
That's a simple solution, but if someone found out that that's all I did, I have to send someone to investigate. I'm glad you volunteered.
get to the chopper.
How many of my men do you want to go with you?
No, 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 no. That's. I think we'd just be.
And he points towards the ravens when he says my men.
Nah. Oh.
He says, you'll have time. Tomorrow.
Have you ever been down there,
I'll
Schultz?
be back.
I gotta ask him something first.
He stops and looks back at Dalron. Have I been in the well? Do I look like I fit in a well?
Oh, come on. You had them in your younger days, maybe.
Oh, are you asking me if I've been in the sewers?
Absolutely.
Well, I suppose once or twice, but under a noble's family house or not wandering around aimlessly looking for bugs. What's your point, dwarf?
It's not a good place to be. It's dirty down there, see?
That's why you volunteered.
I don't like dirt.
That's okay. You could take a broom. And he walks over and picks up a broom and hands it to you.
Okay, so what about the were-rats?
The were-rats? What
The
about them?
rats.
You can
Well,
institute their help if you wish instead of my ravens. But they do not play well together. At all, I should say.
What, ravens and rats? You don't say.
Duh. It's a mess when they get together.
You know, Schultz, usually it's,
You see, he's like
you know,
really got like a full like scruffy ass beard going, and his sideburns are thick, and his nails don't seem like he's trimmed them in a little while. He's looking kind of itchy.
Looks a little unkept.
you know, we're gonna need 3 or 4 days if we're gonna go down there and make sure that we take care of the problem. So why don't you see us next week sometime?
No, you go tomorrow. You can take as long as you want to kill all the bugs, but you have to tell me that you're going tomorrow. Or
What's the rush?
I have to tell my superiors.
No,
Wonder if they come up in the middle of the city and destroy things. We can't wait.
What
So
if we
either I
gave
tell my
you...
superiors and they investigate, or you do it. It's simple.
What if we gave you a nice new thing we got in the shop to keep your mind off things? Maybe you'll forget about something.
What do you mean, forget that these things are going to climb up and kill people?
No, we
Yeah.
got a strap on for your girlfriend though. Here, take this.
He's like, ooh.
By the way, how'd that go the other night?
He's
Marley,
like, he's not so well. I put it on inside out.
okay.
I don't know what you're talking
I don't
about.
know what the hell to say to that.
I don't know what you're talking about, so that's my response.
Oh, the last time that
No, yeah.
Schultz was in here, Marley started talking to him about maybe a special lady he's been seeing, and he kind of got all
So that was
embarrassed.
perfect
Remember?
then.
Yeah.
He's like, give it some thought. I'm gonna sleep on it tonight, but ooh, piece of candy. He picks up a piece of candy and runs out the door, jogs out the door a little bit.
Fucker.
Bastard.
And,
Don't bother coming back. We'll take
he's
care of it.
Damn it!
Marley, what did you
Guys,
get us
look at
into?
that. Look at that! I
I didn't
can
get us into
teleport.
shit.
Pew 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 pew. I don't know how I do it, but pew. Pew. No, it's not working. I'm gonna break the whole fantasy grounds. All right, so he goes away, and
The stream couldn't see that lovely teleporting.
oh, sorry. All right, let's get to the table, and thank you. And we're gonna. Marley's still flying around. He's 15 feet off the ground, but let's bring up the city map again.
Fucking spore.
And all right, so you guys obviously can go either any direction. Where do you guys want to go? Go by here.
We're going to be heading toward the areas that we haven't been. The demarcation of this green line, the black and green, what does that represent? To the immediate east and far north?
That line?
Yeah. Yes.
That is considered Black Dog Zone. Anything over that line. Black and green is the Black Dog Zone.
And what we're in now is Raven Zone?
You're in the Troll Skull Zone, which is controlled by the Ravens, yeah.
Okay. And I thought Schultz was Black Dog.
Schultz is Black Dog, yes, definitely. Black Dog is the army. Where the Ravens that you see are basically, neighborhood watch or I mean, they're pretty baller for second level characters to be up against, but they're, security guards or city patrol kind of guys.
I say we go to that block below N79. Black Dog Alley. Looks in that through that area.
Do we know how these gates work? Like, can we just travel
We've never gone through the gates.
through the
to get out
gates?
No,
Yeah.
you guys haven't traveled outside of
never even
the
been-
Troll Skull Zone yet.
to any of this area.
I mean, you can go up to the gates, but they're guarded. They're guarded by Black Dogs.
And there's werejackals out there, isn't there?
Well, not in the Black Dog zones. In the wild, there are jackals. The wild is
Wild out here.
yeah. This is the wild's pretty huge. This is the wild. Pretty much. Down here, the wild. So you got a general idea of the layout. So you guys kind of find a building near the warehouse that you guys broke into that's kind of tall, and you kind of decide to scale up and get on the edge of the building and just take a look around and see what's going on.
Sure.
And you're getting the layout, and you can see that there are further out that you can see out of the city. There's a wall around this city, right? Waterdeep is a walled city, and the wall is patrolled heavily. There's troops all over the wall, and you can hear every now and then arrows being shot, and you know, commotion and voices. Looks like maybe engaging something on the other side of the wall, on the outside. And when you look off to the west, like way over here, off the map, is the Mount Waterdeep, and there's a palace up on the lower part of the mountain. There's a huge palace, and you can see, you know, flags flying. You can't make out the flags from this far away, but you can see there's flags flying, and it's just a huge keep. And then further up on the mountain, you can see like debris and at the very top there's like some kind of structure. You could barely make it out in the heavy fog and the mist, but it's a pretty bright day already. And as you guys are watching, there's a red streak that appears from up in the sky, and you can you hear a pop as this red streak gets brighter and brighter and starts heading like towards you guys. The streak does, and now it's definitely something large, and you can see a plume of smoke behind it as it's streaking towards the ground. And you guys quickly move to the other side of the building to get a view of this, and you can see other people in the streets have spotted this thing now, and people are starting to point. And you watch in awe as some kind of large vessel ship crashes onto the side of the mountain right and outside of the city. Just you can hear
Now-
the explosion, timbers and trees fly up, smoke and flames, weird noises. And
You
at
said
that
to the
point, that's
west?
when Marley and Dalgron hear that kaboom noise. Yeah, to the west. And so basically,
So not down here on Mount Waterdeep.
well, here I'll show you on the map. I might be off on where the mountain is at. Where's the stupid little thing I got going on? Huh. I made an image and I attached it, but I don't know what happened. /save didn't work? I don't know. Let me go find the image.
Yeah, Mount Waterdeep, southwest, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. So yeah, crashes up here on the mountain.
Oh, Mount Ararat, that's Noah's Ark. I see it.
This is destroyed. This isn't standing there. And this looks dilapidated, but this is definitely there, the palace. But this looks destroyed when you guys can see out that way. But yeah, that's where the ship crashed. Up on the mountain.
So where are we in this map?
On the map I just closed.
The Mount Waterdeep sketch? Are
You
we on
guys
top
are
of the mountain?
that's you looking at the mountain.
Oh, we're looking. Okay.
On the city map, it's kind of like down here.
Yeah,
That's
it's
where
kind of
Mount
that
Waterdeep
angle
is.
or something, yeah.
Because this is the mountain itself.
To the bottom. Yeah, so you guys are looking at like the ship is like here.
And it passed through the mythal?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So they're not undead.
Well,
Well,
it doesn't
the
look
undead
like
might
it
be
was under
splattered
its
out.
own power when it came through. It rolled over twice. It started breaking up an entry and then crashes onto the freaking mountain over there.
That's our
The whole
Spelljammer ship. We gotta
city
go
like
recover it.
stops and looks. You know what I mean? So if you guys are gonna rob somebody, now's the time to do it. I'm just saying.
Dalgren,
a
what the
great
hell
idea.
was that?
Oh man, that would have been a great diversion.
Yeah, what was that noise?
So
You crashing,
and
dropping shit?
you guys are like over here, you know, on top of a tall building, like up in a bell tower or something. When you
Something
saw
going
it.
on outside.
You, you, you can hear people talking at the end of the street.
Last time
Pointing.
something was going on outside and we went out there, Schultz got us doing his shit down the sewers now. Whatever's going on outside can fucking go on outside.
Yeah, I think that's interesting and probably something to investigate in the future, but it's a little outside of our pay grade right now.
Your purview. Your
Yeah.
purview. Oh, I need to.
Maybe in the future we'll recover that ship and use it to leave Toril. We'll jump over to Dragonlance or something.
This is like recover that shit. Yeah, that's not what he's thinking. Recover. He's
Nope.
thinking there might be some cool stuff in the ship, but the ship didn't survive enough that.
Could be some rats in there.
Yeah,
Ooh, space rats.
Oh yeah.
they're giant space hamsters. Just get it right.
Even better.
Miniature giant space hamsters.
Throw them in the bag of
Hamster.
holding.
Hamster pot pie.
All right, so I don't know where you guys want to go after that show.
Well, I think it seems like we have a good vantage point up here. Can we, if we can see the gate from up here, I'd like to just kind of sit up here for a little bit and kind of watch the gate and see if anybody comes in and out and how the guards react to them if they do, or if anybody even approaches the gate.
Well, you're not really in a good spot to watch either gate. You need to move a little closer, but that's easy enough to do if you want. Especially this gate down here, the Delzorin Street gate. It would be easy to come down and watch that gate. This one, you don't know what's in N10 area yet. You haven't been in there, but you kind of sort of know that this is all the compound. This is all where Schultz is at. It's a huge compound.
Now, our customers, where have they been coming from? Are they all here in the Troll Skull Alley area?
Most
Or
of
they've been
them,
coming from
but
others?
no, you think people travel through the gates. I mean, you don't think they all live here because people have delivered stuff to you guys that were from different parts of the city. The honey delivery guy. So did you want to go closer to the gates? Is that what I hear from you guys?
I'm curious just to at least
Yeah.
see how like the guards treat people who approach the gates.
In general, you want to check out the Dalzron Street gate?
Sure.
Down here?
Yeah, either
Yeah.
one's fine by me.
So this gate, it dumps out onto the high road, which is the main thoroughfare through Waterdeep. So the gate is really fortified. Um, what are you guys laughing at? Did I do
Sorry
something?
about Tricks.
Nothing. Marley's making fun of the way I said people.
People.
Yeah, pee pill. I take a pee pill every morning.
And the
I have no excuse.
It doesn't look like a lot of people come through this gate. It's because it's just like a couple of man doors that they have open. So people come and go, but there's 5 guards around the gate or up near the gate. There's like wooden palisades. The yellow and black are wooden palisades that have been built, but there's like little towers on either side of the gate that the guards can hang out in. But they look like they hang out the outside, not on the inside. You know what I mean? The guards are out here.
So are they? Does it appear that they're more trying to prevent people from leaving, or prevent things from coming in?
It looks like they're trying to guard things from coming in.
Now, from what we remember, the sewers, would it be plausible to go underneath any of these gates and come back up on the other side using the sewers?
From what you guys were told, the sewers are very extensive underneath the Waterdeep, but there is a price to travel in the sewers, and that's dealing with the were-rats.
Right.
Who can be bargained with, but they're not. You got to make sure you have your I's crossed and your T's dotted, and because they will find a way to get what they want if the bargain isn't proper. You know what I mean? They're lawful evil. How's that? Does that help you?
Yeah.
You can make a deal with them. At least they're not chaotic,
Stick to the exact letter of the deal.
right? And they follow a code, you know. But you guys haven't discovered a way to get through what the price would be to travel. You haven't discussed it with anybody. But you are familiar with a were-rat name anyways. You did meet a were-rat kinda, right? Remember Jitters? Jitters? This over here, when you guys come down this way, this whole area right in, I'm gonna just drag this whole area, Troll Skull Alley, is heavily guarded by ravens. I mean, to the point that, you know, you guys kind of get nervous going that way because they're all like watching and looking at you and stuff. And it doesn't look like there's a lot of like vendors and people trying to sell you their worn out shoes or whatever. And it looks like maybe a headquarters, if you guys had to guess, some kind of Raven headquarters coming up. Like like the Raven headquarters.
That's Trail Skull Manor. Is that the Ravens headquarters?
It is.
Oh.
It doesn't look so dilapidated. It looks more like somebody's secured a compound, boarded up, guards floating about, people with arrows and stuff. But it looks like a pretty high traffic area, people coming and going. So that's in, like in 77-ish area east of there, the whole Troll Skull Alley. So that main building's like in the middle down here. Give you an idea. So you guys make your way back over to the to Mr. P's. Is Mr. P's open today? There is a 30% chance that Mr. P is open in any given day, I think. Is fair? Do you guys want to get some stew or anything?
So, are we able to tell from the roof if any of these areas outside are more traveled or less traveled than others? The whole point is to try to find these abandoned places that people have left and left all their crap, and we're gonna go clean up the city by taking all their stuff and then selling it.
It's definitely outside the yellow walls in the
think I remember
wild.
like
You would find places like that, but the wild is not controlled.
West. And it's just only to the west then?
Well, there's some to the north too. There's this area up here. And this area below you. This is all the wild.
So is there any way to
Let me make see
That's-
now I didn't have the right thing turned. There.
There we go. Yeah, so
No.
6 and 7. So looking at N6 and 7, it looks like a couple parks, but then several buildings. Are we able to, out of sight of the guards, any way to skirt, climb over, or dig under, or do something to get through into that area?
Yeah, it's a wooden palisade wall. So I mean, it would take, you could throw a grappling hook up and climb over or something.
Well,
Well, we
we
have our
know.
climber right there.
Yeah, and we
he
know
could
this
easily climb
area
over.
right here,
They're
right?
they're
Isn't
they're
this?
like they're like 25 feet high. The palisades are. So I mean, it wouldn't be super difficult to sneak over if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but from where that green arrow is, though, that's within sight of the guards. If we do it right below N6 and N7, then we shouldn't be able to be seen by the guards right away, unless people are.
Well, isn't that the spot that we found where we thought somebody had been climbing over,
Yes.
fairly
Yes.
regularly?
It's actually more
Right.
like right there, that little blue.
Yep.
That little blue thing is.
But that's where S is supposed to fight, just below N6 and 7. He's supposed to fight up in this area, and that's
Right.
like this all a private compound in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this area over here is like an entertainment area that gets used by the Black Dogs if they set up base here. It's like companies come move in. If they need this space, they'll come move into we're in 14. But the Ravens control the area, but the Black Dogs have a spot here if they need to come in and assert themselves and take back over the area. They have space to do it. Because they're the controlling. It's under martial law pretty much by the werewolves, if you look at it that way. So, but the Troll Skulls keep this area patrolled and keep it locked down and keep it under control and things flowing, food being fed to people, trade coming and going, that kind of stuff. The Black Dogs are a consumer for the most part, right? You can sell them stuff and trade stuff to them. They're the army, right? they're just you got to feed them too.
So then we'll look. That's our goal, is to go through N6, 7, 8, and N62. Just look around that area, and then come back.
All right. Well, there's one other place that you guys would go check out before you climb over the wall, and it's N65.
Okay.
It's called the Silent Shield, and you've heard of the place because that's where your food comes from. And it
Okay.
looks like a tavern from the outside. People coming and going in and out of it. There's a sign out front.
So we'll go
That
check it out.
says the Silent Shield. You guys go in?
Yes.
All right, let me share this
Got my
map with you guys.
face on. Nice.
So, Orag, you're the first to go in?
Sure. I'll go in first.
So you step
So I
in
look
the,
like Schultz. So.
you step through the, oh, this grid's all screwed up. Before I go throwing you guys on there, let me fix that up. Too small. Just go here, you grab the little mouse thing, and then you drag it a little bit bigger. I think about like that makes sense. Did that work?
Wow. Okay. Nice.
I think that was too big. Yeah, that's a little too big. Let's do it like that. All right, let me put Orag and boop. Yeah. All right, so when you step in the door, Orag, immediately to your left, when you come through the door, there's a little bar stool there. There's actually a doorman. He's got a little name tag on it, says Tommy. And he is definitely some kind of were creature, but seeing he's about the size of Shrek, it's like over 7 feet tall, 300 pounds, and he's clenching a great axe in his hand, and he just kind of looks at you and goes, "Ugh, I ain't seen you in here. You ain't coming in to start no trouble, are you?"
No, I'm fellow Waterdevian. We are not here to cause any trouble. Just a friend of ours told us about this place. We thought we would come in and check it out.
He's like, "Well, I'll keep my eyes on you guys." He sits back down on the stool. He's like, you can hear people talking now and voices and stuff. So there's about 10 people in here currently having snacks or whatever. This table's open though if you guys want a table. Or you can kick somebody off of the other tables. Are you guys seeing the
I'll go
map
sit down
okay
there
and
and just
stuff?
sort of watch.
Yeah.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
unlock the tokens. I'm sorry.
Just gonna sort of watch and see what's going on a little bit. Try to get some idea of what's happening. What is this place? Watch that
um,
door upstairs. See what that
so
means.
so behind the counter over here, it's like a kitchen and a bar all in one, and there's a halfling running around, um, cleaning and cooking and serving stuff.
Is that CK's got a side job?
She's over there. It's a female halfling. So she's over here running around doing stuff. She's telling people, "I'll be right there with you. Hold on." And there's
Anti-M.
there's up here on this table. There's 3 people sitting there that are wearing um, heavy like rain coats, like wool-looking raincoats, and they all match. All 3 of them do. The raincoats do, but they have different clothes on, and they're humanoid, different races, maybe half elf or a human or something. Um, and they're just like eating food and talking real quietly. They kind of eyeball you a little bit when you come in, but they don't like turn and gawk at you at all. They just kind of glance and go back to talking. They're not really paying a whole lot of attention to everybody, or at least maybe they're acting like they're not. You're not sure.
Now, S and Markel, are you guys have your hoods up, or are you strutting around like your normal selves? How are you looking?
No, I think Morkel does not have his hood up.
Westwood
Since
doesn't either.
yeah, since Dr. Troy has kind of made us a little more official. Morkel is just moving around in plain sight.
In general, S doesn't like to hide his head.
It gets
A
caught.
little
It gets caught on his eyebrows.
fake nose and mustache, glasses, a little blonde wig.
So you guys are gonna like settling in the chair. You're looking around, and this little halfling, she comes just like running under the bar. She doesn't even have to duck hardly, and she comes running out. And she's moving quick too. She's like she drops a drink off over here, and she runs over and picks up an empty plate over here, and she sets some stuff in a tray over here. And then she comes over and she says, how you guys doing? Whoa, what do we got here?" She's like, "Wow, you guys are special, huh?" She looks at you with like big bright eyes. She's like, "My name's Minnie. I haven't seen you guys in here before. You look a little lost. Didn't
So, is there anything else going on besides just people eating and drinking? Does it look like a regular tavern,
it
or is there
does?
gambling,
It looks
dancing?
kind of no. It's kind of early, so you think people are having like breakfast, maybe? There is
Yeah, well,
there is some music coming from up the stairs, though. Like a maybe a lute.
we'll take some 3 meals if you don't mind.
Sure. We've got the vegetables stew, and we've got meat substitute. Um, it's a loaf.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely take the loaf.
I put my own spices in it, and it gets baked in the oven for a while. It's pretty good, but I prefer the vegetable stew though. But if you have to have meat, you know, because I don't
No
know.
veggies, thanks.
She looks like Tommy has to have his meat. He's like, damn right I do. She's like, okay, what are you paying with today? What do you got?
How much is it?
Let's
Is it
see.
entertainment?
Do you guys need something to drink? You want alcohol, or you want some fruit punch or something?
You have any kind of milk, goat milk, or
Oh, actually, I do. We have a llama out back that's giving milk. I could send someone out there to get you a nice fresh glass if you like, for say a steal. And
do you remember
a
what it was
steal.
like at the other place? Was it about the same price?
The the meal you got at the other place was a steal,
P
one steel piece,
Peabody's. Yeah,
one
yeah. So
SP.
I'll throw down a couple coins, couple gold, couple
She's like,
steel.
I'll be right back with your drink. Did you say alcohol or not?
Yeah. Do you have any snake wine?
Um, no, sorry. We, I just ferment my own punch.
Out of what?
Um, probably yeah. You probably shouldn't have it. That's a lot of questions. It's got
Now you
alcohol
got
in
me
it.
curious.
It's well, I
Got me
just used the
curious.
old
So
fruit, and it sits in a barrel in the back, and you know.
I'll have a glass.
Oh, cause you want it, cause it might be. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, it may be
Oh,
poisonous. I don't care.
yeah. Just one? Okay, I'll bring you the fresh stuff, the other two. Okay, I'll be right back. And she goes flying through. Meow. She goes flying back there. There's
So
another
we're paying steel or are we paying gold?
steel pieces. 2 gold. Sweet. She's like, comes flying back. Here's your stuff. Wow. No,
And how much for the alcohol?
no. You get a drink. You get either the
Oh,
alcohol or the non-alcohol. It's either the fresh fruit or the old fruit.
got it.
It's like a sangria, basically. That's what it kind of tastes like, sangria. But, you know, rotten fruit sangria.
I asked her about the entertainment. Is there any entertainment upstairs? I thought I heard some music.
Yes, it takes her a couple of minutes or so, and she comes back with whatever food you guys ordered. She says entertainment starts later. That's that's Rhymy up there, and she kind of points upstairs. He's getting ready for tonight. There's a whole venue upstairs. What? Are you interested? Are you musically
What kind of venue?
inclined?
Is he any good? I actually am musically inclined.
Um, well, you can listen. You can hear somebody tuning up a lute. He's like, he's all right. Yeah, he sings about um before. She just smiles. Mom, are you guys new here? I mean, this is your first time in Troll Skull Zone?
First time in this establishment, yes.
Well,
We do a lot of business with the Doc's place down the corner.
oh, Dr.
Was this the first
Troy?
place? Yes. Well, this is the first time we've been in here.
She's like, hmm. She kind of looks you guys over. She's like, oh, now I get it. She kind of smiles. Starts to walk away. You guys keep talking to her? She's busy.
Morkel turns to the others and says, "What does she get?"
No idea.
A big tip.
She comes back.
I was
She starts
wondering
cooking.
that very thing, but I didn't want to ask. I'm like, I'm not there. I'm not asking.
Um, the loaf, if anyone ordered the loaf, would be like a big, huge, thick piece of fried bologna.
Spam, big a chunk of spam.
Probably more like scrapple maybe than bologna, but you know, like the
Oh.
chunkier ground up meat stuff with some seasoning and stuff. It tastes okay, and it's probably pretty high in protein. Your cardiologist will love you, and the vegetable stuff is probably pretty somewhat fresh vegetables that have been stewed up in a like a gravy kind of.
What'd you do
And
with it, Parker?
they're both served with a piece of kind of stale bread.
Comparable to the meal that we had at
Yeah, pretty much.
Peas.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the value menu that you guys keep ordering, I'll have a number 9, please. Would you like medium or large? What? I just want it the way it comes. Medium or large. They don't tell you how it comes. You have to look. It's small.
Oh, and supersize it.
Yeah, they don't do supersize anymore. It's medium or large now. But medium is the 4-gallon jug and large is the 8-gallon jug. Sometimes they give me a large cup of soda and I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with all this freaking soda?
So with I know you spent a lot of time on this map and it looks really nice, but
Isn't it nice?
we're just looking to eat and get it back out so we can check out,
So,
find or fulfill our goal of finding places to loot.
okay. So this is the place that your daily food gets delivered from.
Nice.
If you haven't put that together yet. So when she said, "Oh, I understand now," you guys are friends with Dr. Troy. You think she kind of knows something.
Good thing we tipped her well then.
Yeah.
Now,
All right.
in our
So
travels around, have we found any place where we can buy like Player's Handbook equipment, like arrows?
There's
yeah.
a place called Dr. Troy's that has a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Fresh out of arrows, though.
it would take you, like
Place
an
is run by a
hour,
bunch of charlatans.
to shop around to get, arrows and, just Player's Handbook stuff. But yeah, no problem. And stuff.
Okay.
for all intents and purposes, we'll just leave it at the same value. Times 10 because you guys got 4,000 gold pieces now, so it's all 100% higher. Yeah, player's handbook stuff for the most part, unless it's kind of you think it might be hard to come by in a situation like this. But arrows, those are, I mean, they're definitely fighting something. So, arrows might be less pop. You know, you're not going to find 1,000 arrows somewhere, but you can get enough for 20
They asked
or
because I
something.
have a bow and no arrows. He gave them all to Oreg and then for practice and never got them back.
Yeah, you can get some arrows.
I'm not done practicing.
So, you guys want to go over the wall, huh?
Yes.
You guys want to go over like this spot?
We're up where N6, 7, 8, 62. That area. Away from where the guards can't see us. We'll just have the climber go up, drop the rope down, and
All right, so
we're both
Morkel, you
pretty.
climb up and you look over the wall. Obviously, I think it would be the first thing that we're going to discover, right? When we look over the wall to see what's going on over there. Let me. So, the two buildings that are right underneath the letters, the N7 and N6. N7's roof is totally caved in. But N6 looks like there's people maybe living in it? Like a dozen people? Like you
So
can see them milling
N7 is what
about?
we're looking for. We're gonna go check out N7 and
Yeah,
see
so
if
you
there's
can
anything of value still in the windows, looking, doing stuff.
the barricades were kind of partially built through this building to use part of the building as structure. So it's pretty easy once you climb up to get down on the other side. You almost can drop down on a roof.
Nice.
And there's a ladder on the side of the roof that somebody has precariously placed there. And you guys can climb down into this wooded area here. Everybody give me a stealth check that's doing this. I'm assuming you're trying not to get spotted on either side, right? Not just your side.
Right.
Yep.
It's a good
Sorry,
thing Dahlgren didn't go.
I didn't do mine in the tower.
What'd you say, Caesar? Here, I'll
I
drop
said
it in the
stealth
tower.
check. It's a good thing I didn't go.
There, I dropped it in the tower, so you don't know what it was. All right, so yeah, so no problem. You guys jump down, and this is like an overgrown thicket of heavy trees and bushes, and it does look like people like come and go through here. Like this, it smells. Maybe you might be close to somebody's latrine. Like there's somebody's been peeing on the bushes a lot here. Yeah. And you make your way over to N7. N7 is a it was what used to be a stables for this villa compound, and part of the inside there's an internal building that's still standing, but the roof has kind of collapsed down onto the walls of this internal room, right? And you can see that there's when you get in and you kind of look in, the light's shining in the top of the roof, and you can see a door that's in one of the walls in that internal building. Most of the debris outside is just like you know, if you can imagine, like empty cans, trash bags, wrapper, you know, stuff scattered around in medieval times. So it's just a lot of debris and garbage down here. It looks like there's nothing of value in the stables itself, but you're not sure what's in that door in that room. And
All right,
just
so
across the courtyard there, not 50 yards from you, is a dozen people just kind of hanging outside. They look like, you know, they're all humanoid of some sort, and they look like they might be just like bums, kind of looking dirty. I'm being repressed. Somebody's scooping up mud in a sack. You don't know.
Fertilizer
yeah,
collectors.
exactly. Yeah. See the violent inheritance system. So we're gonna head over toward N8 and then 62. So we've got one building to look at later. Look for a couple buildings like that.
All right, so when you guys like cut across the street over here, like coming around the corner, you see two individuals, and they stop like in their tracks when they come around the corner, and they see you, and one of them nudges the other one and points, and they start running towards you, and you can see they're starting to change into more of a dog shape as they're running, and they turn into two jackals as
Jackal.
they
Jackal.
start
Jackal.
running towards you guys. What are you guys gonna do?
Turn
there
around
they're
and
like
run the other way.
coming down the street. They're good, 100 yards off right now. Maybe.
Is there any buildings we can get into or on top of right in front of us?
Well, yeah. You don't know what's in the building, but there's a. I mean, you're right up against the building now. It's
Yeah, so
about
we'll zip
15
in
feet
there.
high. There's a door down on the end down here that's closed on this building.
So I'll do a quick look. Does it look like it's light
But
coming from any
that
of the
would be
windows?
closer to them that you would have to run. There's an alleyway right here.
Yeah, we'll zip down the alleyway and then look to climb on top of the building if we can. Markel, get up that building and help us
All
up.
right, so you guys like run down this alleyway into the back here, and these two guys are running down the street, transforming into you guys, and you like pick up Markel and just kind of chuck him up onto the wall, and he kind of sticks and runs up onto the wall real quick, and looks back down at you, and he goes, "Come on, quick!" And he kind of grabs his foot down, hanging this stretching out, and he like sticks his foot under your hand, kind of thing, and starts to pull you up, kind of helping you, both of you guys, get up on the roof of this little building. It's a building between two buildings that's shorter, and you guys can see at the back of the building is the wall into Troll Skull, if you want
Okay,
to go that
nice.
way.
Yeah.
I think we do.
All right.
Or hide.
All right, you
One of
guys
the
give
two.
me an athletics check. Let's see how well you guys are doing your climbing and stuff.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this roll.
Yeah, I want to inspire
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's right.
both Oreg and Morkel with my 2 points.
Nice.
Nice.
And I will inspire S. And,
So you can re-roll that 8.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
come on, Markel. You're our leader. Zip up there. I'll inspire Markel. Advantage.
Now, going through the wall, is there enough gap that a tiny thing could squeeze through?
You could find a way through as a tiny creature.
Because I would use my
It
mutable
would take
form
you.
to...
It would take you a while to squeeze through, though. Like, because you kind of got to get in the workings of it and kind of wiggle through and wiggle out and all that kind of stuff. So it would take you a full action to change, right? It takes you
It's a bonus action to change.
It's a bonus action, and to get through the wall, I think it would take your full action to get through the wall.
Does his
So
gear change with him, or do we need to throw it in a bag of holding?
Yeah, it's like a wild shape. At least that's how we originally discussed
yeah,
it.
it's a wild
Cool.
shape. Yeah. But you think it would just be as fast to climb over?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
It's not as cool though.
yeah.
I mean, totally. If
Typing
that,
in.
that's what I'm saying. It's not going to delay you moving. It's just a cooler way of doing it. So that's totally cool.
Yeah.
So you just like start to climb and with your 8 you're like screw it and you're like and you
crap.
just like merge into the freaking wall and you can hear him like squeezing through
Sorry
the
you can't
wall
follow
as you
me,
guys
Ulrich.
climb over. And when you're climbing on the other side, you like somebody steps on his head when he's coming out. He's like squeaks like a squeaky toy.
Turner Markel, it always creeps me
And
out when he does that.
you can hear the jackals like barking and scratching and they as you guys are climbing over. And then when you get over the other side, you can't hear them anymore.
As I'm climbing over, I grab a stick or something and just throw it in hopes that they chase after it.
Throw it across the top of the building on the other side. You hear it go ding, ding, ding down the hallway in the alleyway. Yeah. So it doesn't look so friendly on the outside. The jackals were probably the size of coyotes, like big, like kind of a stocky coyote. So they weren't huge, but they were pretty fast.
So we'll head back and then report in with the rest of the other two. Let them know what we found. There's some buildings up there and around Thunderstaff Way that we can take a look at. With them,
The
we can destroy those jackals. Bring a squeaky toy and distract them.
the other people that we saw, was there any indication that they were also like were jackals or anything like that? I mean,
No, I mean not that. I mean maybe. I mean it wouldn't surprise you, but
okay.
how do you know?
Yeah.
The
You
two
know,
jackals before they
I mean,
changed, were they dressed like the rest of the bums, or
Yeah.
were they?
Yeah.
Okay.
were they all wearing shirts that said "I'm with Werejackal"?
We're
No
a bunch of
arrow.
jackals out here just scrounging off of each other trying to survive. That's what they're
Yeah.
doing. That's what they're doing. And you just
WHERE.
You just
Jackal.
presented
Werejackal.
a prime rib, a tuna fish sandwich, and I don't know what they were. So you guys get back to Dr. Troy's. You kind of recap your stories. Who wants to break the news to the? How does Marley break the news to the other three? Or does he?
Man, Schultz came by and requested that the three of you go down in the sewers and check out what those bugs, those kruthiks.
What? You told them no, right?
Well, I told him that somebody had to stay here and watch the shop, and since Dahlgren and I, we'd rather just we just do better in the shop,
Next time, we're
Marley
just gonna
committed.
fight the jackals, not come back.
So for 15 years, you
Trying
know
to be
he's
nice.
lying.
Bring the group
Right.
back together.
Something's
Screw
not
you
right.
guys.
The story is not embellished enough.
Oh, it's okay. We can go down at night after the shop is closed.
Oh, it's easy. You can tell when he's lying because his lips are moving.
Oh, you guys are so funny.
So how long is he going to not harass us for in return for this?
A day. He said he'd be back tomorrow.
He wouldn't shut up his jowls long enough for me to try to barter something in there with like you have to skip 2 weeks. We'll do this for you, but he kept putting it on like we need to do this or else his bosses will come along and we'll be in trouble. Well, I think he'll be in trouble.
He's going to
And he
be
said,
homeless. He's going to be living here. He's going to want to sleep on your couch.
"Oh yeah, there was that too." He said he'd sleep on our couch if
No,
we
he
got.
didn't say that. That was being funny. He didn't
We've
say
got a
that.
blast furnace he can sleep in.
Yeah, the air elemental will keep him in the basement.
You know, fellers,
Well,
there's some
speaking
things
of the
that.
basement,
Uh-oh.
I need to know where you guys sleep.
I've always
Marley's
slept in my
kinda.
room.
Or
Couple
like
of them
stuck in the wall.
slept.
You're not sleeping in your room tonight. Oh, sorry.
Couple of them
sleeping
been
with
sleeping
I've
the
been
rat bones
upstairs.
under it
in the other room, but
from dinner.
upstairs. But I've always slept downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, if you're upstairs, then just move yourself to the corner.
Yeah, Marley and Dahlgren usually slept upstairs.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so it's evening time. You guys have gone to bed.
Well,
And
not quite. Marley's got this new costume and he needs to try it out, and so he gets up here in Dr. Troy's room and he gets his lady's dress and his lady's slippers and his signet ring, and he tries all these on, and he goes over and he wants to make sure this is a good disguise, and so he's trying to make himself look as
The-
much a noble, fine lady as he can.
for some reason, the clothes make your skin really dry. You need to use some kind of moisturizer or something.
Sprinkled that dust of dryness in there.
It puts the lotion on.
Puts the lotion on his skin. Unless it gets the hose again. So no, Marley just wants to see if if he can make it work and everything. Then he'll take the stuff off, put it away.
It needs some adjustments. It's not quite the right fit. You're a little not the right size of this woman. But
Okay.
but in the middle of the night, something wicked oozes out of a crack in the wall in Morkel's room. That looks like one of these things. And not
How did that get down there?
not the orc, but the black thing. Just to be clear, it's squeezing out of a hole in the wall, right over there. Do you see it?
Yep.
And that's where we're gonna stop for the evening.
This is unusual, right? It is
Um,
Markel's room. I mean, this is oozing stuff a long
It's
time.
It's a
unusual
fair
to
question.
Morkel currently, as he hears this thing like coming out of the wall in his room, and he looks over and it's just like, and that's where we're gonna stop till next week.
Excellent.
So Thursday night, Marbania is not going to be streaming. I get a night off. Yay. No, I'm kidding. And Friday night.
It's that way. Yeah.
It does occasionally feel like I get a weekend off once in a while when
Yeah.
I get a day off for streaming. It's kind of nice once in a while. But Friday night, I will be running Jungles of Cholt. I don't know what session we're on, but we're up there. And I think we finally made... I haven't confirmed, but we might have another mystery guest. I mean, people have been invited and things, but there was some Fallout shit happening and people deadlines and stuff. So, but we might get somebody this
Good night, Small Heiny.
Friday.
What is that? SMHNY. Small Heiny.
Small Heiny. On Saturday, the finale of Happy Jack's Funhouse, the I don't know.
Speedrun edition.
I don't know if they're going to be able to defeat Happy
Right.
Jack. They got not one magical item out of the whole place. There's got to be like 15 or 20 magical items. There's a shotgun. There's a freaking
Chainsaw.
There's a chainsaw. I mean, they went past the
Unbelievable.
chainsaw like 8 times and didn't even think about a chainsaw. Wouldn't that be cool to have? No. They're not. They're not loot mongers. They're just murder hobos. There's a difference. There's a difference. I don't know which one I like better.
It wasn't living. So if it was alive, we would have killed it. But it was just a trap, so we
It's like
let it go.
a taxidermied thing or
It
something.
totally,
with
it totally,
Yeah.
it totally, it should be played like a trap too. It kind of iffy the way it's worded, but it's definitely a trap.
Yeah.
But I would have given you the shotgun. It would have been fun to have. It only has a liter of gas though, so I was going to give it 10 charges basically, and you
Right.
can use it for a minute each charge. So it's got a liter of gas. If you get more gas, you get more charges, right? That's the way I was going to do it. But I didn't have. I thought all of this shit up when I was reading through it. They're going to get the shotgun. They're going to get the freaking this, that. No, they're beating Happy Jack up in 3 hours. They're. That's Saturday night over on Rob's stream at 9 Eastern. Sunday, All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show, and then back here again on Tuesday to fight or run away. I don't know what we're going to do. Some black pudding. So let's go see if there is someone to give some raid love to. Fury Vampire. Let's raid Nerd League Gaming, playing Dungeons and Dragons. They're on my list. They're playing Dungeons and Dragons. That's what. Oh, wait, 20 sides here. He's playing Dungeons and Dragons. Let's roll.
Which
Let's
side?
raid 20 sides. 20 sides to every story. All right, chat. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. Just stick around. We got 7 seconds. We're gonna go raid 20 sides to every story. And thank you for hanging. See you guys. Take it easy.